Okay, so normally for these videos, I normally do straight after a game 5 things that we learned from Everton, for example, because we just recently played Everton, but too many things have happened involving Tottenham, and this is going to be very difficult to make it into a video, so I'm going to have to try and sum it up quickly. Firstly, let's talk about the game very quickly. Not a convincing win. 3 points is 3 points, but you know, when you just win against Everton with an own goal, and then you don't do much, and then there was like a couple of counter-attacking, and then obviously it sparks off a fight between Son and Lloris, because Son was at fault for one of the counter-attacks, if I'm not mistaken, and then that caused Lloris to react. The media does a spin-up saying there's a problem at Tottenham. You can see in the second half, as soon as the players are coming out, Lloris and Son make it up, and then at full-time they're hugging. So it does just go to show it's football. Look, we've all played Sunday League, I'm pretty sure. You've had one teammate that goes a little bit too aggressive and a little bit too out of line on you and goes into unnecessary measures saying do your job properly. But it is what it is, end of the day. It's a game of football. These flare-ups do happen amongst teammates. And end of the day, it shows that at least someone cares. So there's not much to talk about that, so we can move along from it. Right, going on to the next point now. The new Tottenham kit that is leaked. Now, I'm looking at it right now, and I'm showing you a screenshot here, and that we knew this was coming. This is, I would say, 85% that is going to be the kit, the home kit we are playing for next season. All I'm going to say is, it's once again a messy job from Nike, and you're going to be getting charged 70 quid for that sort of kit. And yeah, personally for me, I'm not paying for that. I'll see what the second and third kit is saying. I might rather just buy a nice retro Tottenham jacket or something. That's just for me personally. Each to their own what they think about the kit. But for me, nah, it's not for me. Right, now that those topics have been covered as quick as possible, let's go on to the main part of this video. Eric Dier. Now, this has happened months and months after the incident that happened. But let's rewind it back. It was a shambolic game of FA Cup football against Norwich. We lost to a 20th place team who are, well, soon to be going down. We lost on the penalty shootout thanks to a Tim Krul masterclass, because that's literally his forte, really. That's his penalty shootouts. He got picked in the World Cup as a backup keeper to actually replace the first team keeper, be the keeper for the penalty shootout. And that's exactly what happened with us in terms of his ability, and we lost. Now, this sparked a lot of flares amongst the fans, me included, because, well, I was fuming. But it turned out that Eric Dier's family member was in one of the stands, and then you had a fan trying to attack him. But this is a problem that we actually do have in our fan base. And these same kind of people basically targeted a footballer's brother. That's what happened. Jose Mourinho said himself in an interview that Dier did the wrong thing because he had to do the right thing. And that just pretty much sums it up. When your own flesh of blood is getting attacked, you're going to go and defend him. And, you know, you can see for the clips yourself when Eric Dier runs up the rows, climbing over each chair. I was oblivious to this when this happened at the time because I was sitting like in a north stand. So I could see from a distance something was happening. But I had no clue it was a footballer that literally just barged in and confronted a fan. And that's all Eric Dier was doing. He was defending his brother, and to that so-called Tottenham fan that was attacking him. Personally, for me, I'd be soiling myself if you had a player like Eric Dier, the physicality of him, just charging at you like that. And of course, the coward just goes and bottles it. And, Eric Dier was absolutely fuming in his own right. And now he has been banned. He's been banned for how many games is it? So I'm reading the tweet now from Jonathan Veal, a respected sports journalist, I believe. And he says, Eric Dier has been banned by the Football Association for 4 matches for climbing into the stands against Norwich. 127 days between offence and punishment. Fair to assume Mourinho will be enraged. Hashtag THFC. Hashtag come on you Spurs. Oh, and he's also been fined £40,000. What I don't get about the FA is, firstly, if you're going to fine him, then fine him. But why the match ban? Why are you only doing this now? That's what I don't get. The same thing has happened with Dele Alli. Dele Alli did an offensive Snapchat story, and he's been punished within his own right. But why are you only imposing these bans now? Why can't you just get the bans out the way and just do this right now so we can get this out the way and then we'll know where we stand and then we'll know for which games in advance that we're going to be missing these players. But they just decide to do it when it's convenient. But what I also don't get is how a man, an absolute coward footballer, strangles, granted, a very irritant of a footballer, Neil Maupay, strangles him, clearing camera, but doesn't get a fine for it. You have to look at the differences. Eric Dier reacted because he was defending his brother. Guendouzi got too cocky and couldn't take the L, showed no humility at all whatsoever, because that is literally Arsenal for you in a nutshell, and strangles Maupay and doesn't get a fine, and that is announced literally hours after he committed that assault. Yes, I said it, assault. Okay, granted, it was very mild, it was very minor. Football tends to be a lot of handbags, and Maupay did throw himself on the ground, but he still grabbed him by the throat. So I don't understand what is wrong with this FA. Where's the proportionality of it when it comes to dishing out punishments? Because if you put these two together, one is a very serious incident which involved a footballer's family. The other involved a petulant child that happens to have a very professional job. So I am lost for words of how it's come to this. The Football FA is an absolute joke and a scam. That's literally all I'm going to say on it. And he's going to be banned for 4 matches. That means he's going to miss the North London derby. He's going to miss... Why 4 matches? That's what I don't understand either. Why are you getting banned 4 matches for sticking up for your brother? There was a whole investigation into this as well. There's CCTV footage that shows his brother being attacked by a football fan. And yet the FA still overlooks that and says Eric Dier is in the complete wrong and needs to get this punishment. It's a joke. Honestly, I just don't understand how the Football Association has come to this conclusion. I'm just lost for words, man. I'm lost for words. But that's all I've got to say on the matter, really. If you like the video, then please hit the subscribe button. Comment below what you think of this, because I personally think that this is just absurd. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.